Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Microsoft has promoted Windows 11 as being more efficient and faster than its predecessor. For some people, that's not the case, with many complaints that their computer is now taking a longer amount of time to start up. So coming up, I'll show you several proven and tested ways to fix the slow boot times in Windows 11 and make it load faster. Let's get started. First, you'll want to check to see if your computer meets the minimum system requirement, including a 1 GHz or faster processor, at least 4 GB of RAM, and 64 GB of storage. Then there is the controversial TPM chip version 2 requirement, which we will talk about in other videos. Initially, Microsoft has said that they were not going to offer upgrades to Windows 11 to those that don't meet the basic specs, but they have. As most of you know, sometimes what Microsoft says and what they actually do are two different things. Now for the first step, if you have a lot of programs that load when you start up your computer, that could be a major reason why it boots up slowly. Disabling some of those programs you don't need at startup will help you to speed up your boot time.
Here's how to do it. Go to your taskbar, right-click on the Windows Start button and select Task Manager. When it opens, in the left pane, click on the Startup tab. You'll see the names of programs, their publishers, the startup enabled/disabled status, along with the startup impact. To disable a program at startup, left-click to select it and click on Disable. Do this for each program that you know you don't need at startup. If you are unsure what a program does, right-click on it and select Search Online. This will bring up a search with additional information.
A setting that can make your boot time quicker is fast startup. When shutting down, instead of shutting down your computer completely, it puts it into hibernation mode to make it boot faster. I used to recommend disabling it. With the bugs worked out, it's best to enable it now.
In the taskbar, go to Search and type Control. Select Control Panel. In View by here in the upper right, select Large Icons. Then select Power Options. In the left pane, click on Choose what the power buttons do. To enable fast startup, you'll need administrative permissions, so click on Change settings that are currently unavailable. Down here in Shutdown settings, click the box next to Turn on fast startup. If you don't see this option, no worries. I'll show you in a moment how to make it appear. When you are done, here at the bottom, click Save Changes.
Enabling Turn on Fast Startup won't affect your boot time when you restart, but will make your PC load up faster after a shutdown. For those of you that did not see the option to turn on Fast Startup, you will need to enable hibernation.
It's easy to do. In the taskbar, go to Search, type Command. Then here on the right, under Command Prompt, select Run as Administrator. Now type the following command. The word power, C as in Charlie, F as in Frank, G as in George, and the space, slash, the word hibernate, and another space, and the word on. Then hit enter on your keyboard. Hibernation will now be enabled. To enable fast startup, just follow the steps already mentioned.
Sometimes a malware such as a virus, Trojan spyware, or some other type of malware can cause your boot time to be slower and can also corrupt other parts of your system. We recommend periodically running a full system scan with your favorite antivirus or malware program.
To use Microsoft Defender that's built into Windows 11, let's go to Search and type Windows Security. When it opens, click on Virus and Threat Protection. Quick Scan is what is shown. Don't use that. Select Scan Options. For the purpose of rooting out any malware on your system, we recommend that you run a full system scan to check all your files and programs on your drive. Select full scan, then at the bottom, click on scan now. When you run this, it could take an hour or longer to complete.
Over time, there could be system files that may have been damaged, leading to corruption errors that could impact your boot time and make your PC slower. For this, we'll use the built-in file checker utility. This will scan and fix any corrupted files automatically.
Let's go back to search. We'll be using command prompt again. If you see it listed here in recent, right-click on it and select run as administrator. If not, as we did before, type command. Then on the command prompt here on the right, select run as administrator. Type the following command as shown on the screen: DISM.exe /online /cleanup -image /Restorehealth. Then hit enter on your keyboard. Once it gets to 100%, run the system file checker that will find and replace any corrected files with the correct ones. That command is sfc /scan now. Then hit enter. I won't be doing this. It takes a while to finish. So grab yourself a few cerezas or drink of your choice and wait patiently while it completes.
Graphics drivers that are poorly optimized or outdated can cause issues with booting up. It's a good idea to keep those updated. To upgrade built-in integrated graphics drivers that share power between the GPU and CPU,
right-click on the Start menu and select Device Manager. Double-click on Display Adapters to expand the category. There are two listed. On this computer, the first one is integrated. We'll deal with the NVIDIA one later. Right-click on the graphics card you're using and select Update to Driver. If you have downloaded the latest update from the manufacturer, select Browse my computer for drivers. Otherwise, select Search automatically for drivers.
If you have dedicated graphics card that is separate from your CPU with its own dedicated memory, open the corresponding software of your computer and install the driver updates from there. Or you can download and install it from their website. For the next couple of tips, we'll be using the Settings app.
To open it, right-click on the Start menu and select Settings. An easier way of opening it is to use the Windows shortcut, which is the Windows key +I. It's usually a good idea to keep Windows updated. These updates often include bug fixes and improvements to performance that could reduce the time of your computer takes to start up. To update, select Windows Update in the left pane. You may see an update listed. If not, click Check for updates. For optional updates that could help with boot times, go to Advanced Options. Select Optional Updates, then Driver Updates. You might see manufacturer firmware updates listed along with updates for the other hardware on your system. Just select the ones you want to update and select Download and Install.
If you want to give your PC a refresh to the way it was when you first got it with faster boot times and overall speeds while also keeping your personal files on your drive, the factory reset might be what you want.
In System, scroll down to Recovery and select it. Before proceeding, make sure that you have all your personal files like your pictures, documents, music files, etc. backed up in a slight chance that something goes wrong. When you're ready to move forward, select Reset PC. Selecting Keep My Files will keep all the personal files you have stored on your drive, but will remove all the settings, apps, and other programs that you have installed. The second option removes everything. From here, you're on your own. Just follow the prompts.
Here's a quick bonus tip. While we try to give you free solutions, that's not always possible or will give you the best outcome. If your boot drive is a hard disk drive and you have the financial means, technical know-how, or know someone that does, it just might be the time for you to upgrade to a solid state drive. Instead of minutes, you might see your PC start up in just seconds. While the price of everything seems to be going up, the cost of SSDs is the lowest I've seen in years. Thanks for watching. Hopefully one of these tips helped in making your computer boot up faster. If this video was useful for you, give it a thumbs up and share it with others. If you're new to my channel, subscribe and click the bell notification icon to not miss out on our latest Windows 11 tips and other tech related stuff right here on my channel.